Hello Orange Room friends, good morning. It's another beautiful morning out there. And today is, that's right, it's Taco Tuesday. Which means yesterday was Macaroni Monday. Tomorrow is a very special day. Tomorrow's Wednesday. And it's not just any old Wednesday. It's not just any old watermelon Wednesday. Tomorrow's Earth Day. We're going to think about the planet we live on. We live on a planet. A great big ball of rock and ice and earth and water that essentially floats around in space. And we are the caretakers of the planet. We look after the planet. So I'm going to sing our greeting song, and I've changed the words a little bit like I did yesterday to give you some ideas about how to be friendly to our planet, the planet Earth. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Now everybody dig the soil, dig the soil, dig the soil. Everybody dig the soil. Hello, and how are you? Dig the soil. Some of your parents might be working in their yards right now, in their gardens, changing the garden over from winter into spring and summer, making it possible for flowers to grow. They might need your help. They might need you to help dig. They might need you to help plant. When you're out there, have a listen. Listen to the sounds of the leaves rustling. Listen to the sounds of the birds. Every bird has a different call. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Now everybody hear the birds, hear the birds, hear the birds. Everybody hear the birds. Hello, and how are you? Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Now everybody sniff a flower, sniff a flower, sniff a flower. Everybody sniff a flower. Hello, and how are you? Maybe another idea is that you could draw what you see. Maybe you'll see a beautiful bird out there, a bird who's getting ready for springtime. You could draw that bird and ask someone to take a picture of it and send it to us. We'd love to see it. I'll read a book. It's kind of a nature book, but it's also a monster book. Haha! The Monster of the Woods. I thought you'd like a creepy one today, just because. Why not? Deep in the woods, Owl, Mouse, and Rabbit were having a very important meeting. This is a very important meeting, said Owl. We need to do something about the monster of the woods. I'm scared, cried Rabbit. No one's safe while it's around, squeaked Mouse. I've heard he's very big and horribly hairy, Mouse gulped, and very, very scary. What do you want? My cat's here. Trying to go back to bed. Don't panic, said Owl, handing around notes he had written out neatly for everyone. I'm sure we have nothing to worry about. But just in case, I have a plan. What to do if the monster of the woods comes calling on a dark, stormy night? 1. Lock the door. 2. Pull the curtains shut. And 3. Pretend you're not at home. Remember, said Owl, the monster of the woods probably won't come calling at all. He will if it's dark and stormy, though, Rabbit shivered. And if he's hungry enough, added Mouse. Don't worry, said Owl. As long as we follow my plan, we'll be safe. That night, it was dark and it was stormy. Owl woke up with a start. Crash, bang, crash. It's only thunder, he thought. It's only the wind, he told himself. Tippity-tap. What was that? Excuse me. Quick as he could, Owl locked the door, pulled the curtains shut and pretended to not be home. Let me in, Owl, called Rabbit. I thought I heard the monster of the woods and I'm getting drenched. Come in, Rabbit, said Owl. It's only a nasty, noisy storm. It was Rabbit at the door. Rabbit scurried inside. What was that? Quick, cried Owl. The plan! So they locked the door, pulled the curtain shut and pretended they were not home. Let me in, Owl, called Mouse. I thought I heard the monster of the woods, and I'm freezing. Come in, Mouse, said Owl. It's only a noisy, nasty storm. Mouse curled up by the fire. Owl made some nice hot cocoa. See, he said, we're all safe now. Tippity-tap, tippity-tap. What was that? Rabbit dropped his mug in fright. Is that Mouse knocking on the front door? He whispered. I'm already here, silly, Mouse squeaked. It's Owl then, Rabbit gulped. I'm here too. The friends looked at each other. Oh no, they all whispered together. It must be... Who is it? The monster of the woods. Stay calm, shouted Owl. Remember my plan. So they locked the door, pulled the curtain shut and pretended they were not at home. Thump, thump, thump. The banging got louder and louder. Sniffle. Squeak! That noise doesn't sound like a monster, Rabbit frowned, forgetting to pretend they were not at home. It sounds like crying, said Mouse, nervously opening the curtains. Whoever it is sounds frightened, agreed Owl. Maybe they need help. He peeked through the peephole. You see it? Slowly, Owl unlocked the door. A tiny, bedraggled, furry thing stood on the doorstep. Who are you? Everyone gasped. I'm the monster of the woods. You? Said Mouse. You're not very big. I'm bigger than you, it said. You're not horribly hairy either, added Rabbit. I flatten out in the rain, it replied. And you're not at all scary, said Owl. It's true, the monster sighed. I don't know why everyone's so frightened of me. Does that monster look frightening to you? Crash, bang, crash. The monster leapt into Owl's arms. I hate thunder, he whispered. There, there, Owl patted him kindly. We're all safe now. It was the next very important meeting. Owl handed around notes he had written out neatly for everyone. Before we begin, Owl beamed, let's welcome the monster of the woods. The monster giggled, hee 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 hee. But my friends call me Snuggles. And everyone agreed. Snuggles was the perfect name. The end. All right, I'll check back in with you later. I hope you have a wonderful morning out there. Bye for now, Orange Room.